Welcome back to the Diginachi sequence. I'm here with my best of friends, Will Carr
What's up?
and Crypto Heavy. Well, how you guys doing tonight?
Feeling good, man. Feel good to be back, man. There's a couple episodes I missed. I was just watching from the sidelines, man. Y'all killed it. So happy to be back on, man. For real.
Yeah, we'd like to thank everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, and clicking that notification bell. Ding. We've got a spicy one tonight as the world is under duress. We've got some conspiracies to address, some crypto
Whoa.
talk, some metal talk, and we'll start out with the fluffy stuff.
Yeah, I wanna hear the conspiracies because I
I
I
literally
I just jumped on. You guys were chatting for a few minutes before I got here, so
Well,
I
we'll
think I
mull
missed I think I missed the fun pre-show.
we'll mull over our crypto talk. I saw that Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, his quote is "Never been more bullish on crypto," end quote, as banks are working tirelessly behind the scenes readying for market structure bill. Right? I mean, I'm so bullish right now. It's just I feel numb.
yeah. I mean, I love Brian Armstrong coming out with his little fluffy BS when they basically handed him his ass because he wanted to fight the yield. Now, granted, like I do think we need the yield, but like he was only doing it for Coinbase. Like, so he fights for the whole industry, but it's really he's fighting for Coinbase. So everything he say, man, I just look at his little peanut head and be like, man, whatever, bro. Like you full of shit. So it's only about Coinbase for him, and everything else is nonsense.
He must be looking at the same red charts that we all get to see on a daily basis these days. In other news, the Australian banks and businesses can now legally issue, hold, and use the digital Australian dollar, which is on the XRP ledger.
Hey,
Ooh.
Boom.
I didn't
love
see
to hear it.
that. When did that
Love
news
to
come
hear
out?
Boom. I saw that earlier today. We're just going to hope and pray that that's not bullshit because I did see it.
it.
I did see it a handful of times on X, so hopefully that's legit. I
On the
didn't ask
bank
Grok.
accounts.
We should ask Grok, but
Come back and be like, nah, not yet.
we'll leave that up to the comment section.
Yeah.
Bank of America came out with their prediction for silver for the end of the year. Their range is $135 to $309 per ounce of silver.
Let's
Whoa.
go. Let's fucking go. We need it.
For all the haters, for all the doubters, and for the boomers, this one's for you. Because if it goes to 300, that's epic.
That's pretty legit.
That'd
That's
be pretty awesome.
I mean, 3 coins for almost $1,000. Let's go.
right.
Let's go. All right, what are we at? 3.5 minutes? Okay, that's all the crypto talk we have.
I picked up a troy ounce silver piece just for fun this weekend at a shop.
Good
Just
for
1
you, man.
ounce. Just for fun, man. Why not?
Yeah, yeah. It's
It was
just
cool. It had a really cool design on it.
how much you pay for it?
93.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a win right there. It's at like 95 right now.
I know.
Up $2.
Yeah, whatever it closed at. I think it closed the week at what, 93.5 or something.
Yeah, something like that. But it's probably about to explode.
I think so.
So I think
It
It
so.
just had this one just had a really cool design I'd never seen, and so I thought, you know what? This belongs to me.
Yeah.
Monday crypto and gold may go crazy. So as soon as the markets open.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see even kind of what's happening in pre-markets right now. Obviously, we're recording this. It's Sunday night here, March 1st. But like pre-markets are down a little. Like the stock market's down a little. Like it's not huge movement yet. And it makes me feel like it's kind of going in the opposite direction. And then we're going to see somewhat of a nothing burger initially. Like I think we might actually see markets go up Monday because everyone's expecting this big dump on Monday.
Well, Chad Steingraber, if that's how you say his name, Love the dude. He's got great blonde hair. He says that the futures will tell the story once that opens up here shortly. So we'll know tomorrow by the time this is airing what the heck is going on, which it will. But we had over $100 million in longs get wiped out this weekend. Oh,
I mean, we knew crypto was gonna get hammered over the weekend. It's all predetermined, man. They plan it like that. They attack right when the weekend hits so that the stock markets can have time to adjust and pivot, and crypto gets smacked around to be honest, crypto really didn't get hit too hard. Like, honestly, I mean, XRP dipped down a little, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be with the news that we got. So we'll see how Monday hit. Like, I mean, I can agree with you, Will. It could be a nothing burger, and we may not get something until like next weekend, going until the second week of March. Maybe we get hit, but right now it's not that bad. To be honest with you, it's like not no worse than it was last week before this happened. It's been bad either way. It's been red all day. So like, I really don't. I'm not even really too sweating it right now.
and the news that we heard that led to a brief 10% spike was that we took out the supreme
Supreme.
leader of Iran. Now this comes just 2 weeks after Iran burnt a huge statue of Baal. Take it or leave it, however you want to see that, but it seems like this ongoing theme is continuing over the past handful of decades where a country breaks away from said system and it's odd that we have a sitting president telling another country up and take your freedom. Hold on while we bomb you guys.
Take cover. We bomb you, but go protest and take over. Like, yeah, you need to
Oof.
duck and cover as the onslaught continues. Like, that's what's going to happen. Like,
All I can say is just get ready for the false flags to intensify
oh,
because
for
we're
sure.
already starting to see things last night in Austin, Cincinnati, the mass stabbing that happened in DC. I mean, and it's picture perfect. You've got a guy who is from Africa that's over here and he's wearing a Muslim t-shirt and he's got a Quran in his car. This is just the drag and drop. If you're actually paying attention, this is a drag and drop of so many times before, but you should know by now who is pulling the strings.
We
It's
know.
sad, man. It's
No, what's
Sean, our
and
shorts this week, I just gotta say it's hilarious. The moment that your who's pulling the strings short got dropped on our YouTube, our shorts have gotten like no
mm,
views.
yep. So
We went
that's
from
down
getting
there.
like 800 to 1,000 views on our shorts, and now it's like 13.
Well, hey,
look, yeah,
shout out to Scott Bottoms.
look, somebody he touched the nerve. He got too close. You got too close, Sean. You got too close. You gotta you didn't put
Let's ho-
quotations.
let's hope that
Hypothetically.
Brad Kimes doesn't see those shorts. Maybe we can just delete those and keep the ones with a couple thousand views up. Shout out to Digital Perspectives and Brad Kimes and Mrs. Backups.
Ugh.
We still want to take part in XRP Vegas 26.
Come on, Brad. Let us get in, man. Let us get out there and have some fun.
I got my tag ready. It's right here. It's right here. I mean, I look forward to getting a new one that says Diginachi sequence.
Up and coming, man. Up and coming podcast, man. Let us get in, man. Let us get in.
We'll see. I mean, we may have to start paying for views.
Yeah.
Come on, algorithm.
Man, they still run the sit.
Absolutely. Well, it's freedom of speech until you say something they don't want you to say.
Well, you can talk about everything in this country except for one thing. And as soon as you talk about it, look what happens.
Yeah.
Four views, four,
Fact.
and those are probably just me.
For real.
I
Hold
try
on.
to stay away
Hold
from it,
on.
man, 'cause
We're gonna pull the
I didn't
stats
got
up right
muted
now.
before. I got muted before. If you get too spicy, man, they mute you up. They take the volume out your videos and stuff, and like it's like, oh, I can't hear you. It's like, Really? Like, oh, y'all just took my whole voice. Got it.
Well, our short titled "The Rabbit Hole's Bottom" has fif- has 15 whole views.
Yo,
And 7 of them are Sean.
it's got to be one.
Yeah,
I watched it a couple times. So
damn it.
shit.
We had such good momentum going, Sean.
We was trying to get it to the Vegas, trying to
We
get.
almost had 200 subs.
Oh man. You know what? What if we just say a few times right now that we support US and Israel with every brick behind me? A lot.
Every real brick behind you.
Yes.
Yep.
Man,
God,
damn
man.
it. They
Way to
still they
go.
still they still run everything.
They absolutely, man. It's unfortunately like you have to watch what you say, and even though it's in plain sight, it's crazy.
Man. Well,
Well,
you
how
guys want to hear my theory of what's going to happen this week?
not before I get to this next subject.
Okay.
Jim Carrey.
That ain't him, man. It's a clone, bro. Like
It
that's a
doesn't
clone.
look like him.
Like it's a clone, man. Like that's crazy. That's
I've
not the Jim
watched
Carrey I grew up on.
I've watched quite a bit of footage of Jim Carrey over the last year in comparison to this new thing that's out there, and even somebody plugged into AI voice match to see what the percentage was, and it came up to 19 whole percent voice match
Wow,
of Jim Carrey to whatever we just saw.
that's
I don't know.
it's so wild, man. I was looking. I'm like, I don't, bruh, that's like a prosthetic or something. Like it wasn't even close to him.
I mean, they joke about it all the time. Jack Black was cornered, and they asked, why did you do another Jumanji? And he said, well, if I said no, they would just clone me and shoot the next movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Someone wise once told me there's truth to every joke,
right.
So not only that, Kevin Hart had joked about being cloned like 5 times. Man, that's just a whole. You can use your own judgment. You just look at the pictures, watch the footage of this said Jim Carrey, and think for yourself.
It's
And
the side by side comparison don't even match. Even if he got like some kind of alterations to his face, it's just so off that it don't even look close, man. It's crazy. Like the whole jawbone. It's like, bro, you can't change your whole jawbone. Like,
well, I mean, how do you go from dark brown eyes to blue eyes? I mean, did he just decide for the first time in his career to wear contacts that were colored? Doesn't happen like that.
yeah. Like
And if
the ships in his cheekbone and stuff, it was just like it was so many those red flags. It's
yeah,
crazy.
all the folds in his face are totally fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Mm.
God, what they doing out here, man? We living in like the fucking upside down world, man.
It's the Twilight Zone, and if you think Jim Carrey was a stretch, you really should look at Joe Biden in comparison to 2016, 2017 Joe Biden.
Yeah. Look at the
And
height.
then when they brought out the 6'4" Joe Biden,
That's what I was about to say. That one. Like that one was crazy. It's like
they brought out this Joe Biden that was like 6 inches taller than Joe Biden.
and he moving too. He was moving. He was moving. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Y'all think we dumb as hell. Like it's man, come on, man.
There's been too many people that have been unalived and replaced, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Jim Carrey is by far that's the most mind-blowing to me, the most obvious, where I used to see these posts come up and you'd see tons of comments saying, no, it's just plastic surgery. It's just fillers. And now you click on these posts and it's 90+% of the people are just like, who is that dude?
Yeah.
So things are definitely changing as we slowly
We
rise to
waking
the
up.
occasion.
People waking up. They waking up, man. And I think AI help a lot with that because like you can see like the comparison. So you look now, you like, is that AI? Is that real? It make you question it. But this is he was walking around. This ain't AI. He was live at an event, and we seeing it in real time that this is not Jim Carrey. Like, it's you can't tell me that's Jim Carrey, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a damn. Like, I need DNA proof, or I need to see it myself because I can't. I don't believe it. It's crazy. Like, he just looked like a whole different damn person.
Yeah, it's disturbing to say the least. And as these JE files come out, and now our government officials have access to all of these things. Representative Tim, is it Burchett from Tennessee, he put out probably a 5-minute clip on X talking about what's in these files, and he's, one of the first to come out and really throw some detail at it and talk about what's really going on as far as the trafficking is concerned. And it's 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 disturbing to say the least, but I've been exposed to some of these deep dark secrets for a long time and know somebody firsthand who grew up in a cult, and those are the things you hear. Your normal person's just going to go, "Oh, okay, I mean, maybe it's possible, but there's not enough evidence for me to believe it." But it's happening damn near in every town in the United States. This shit's going on. And it's been a long time since the FBI and CIA came out and said that we have over 100,000 children missing every single year in the United States. I mean, we only have like 400 million people here, and we have 6 figures of children missing every year. I mean, those are the numbers our government puts out, and nobody. I don't see any blue-haired bitches, running around screaming about the kids.
So if they saying 100,000, then you can probably times that times 3. Like, it's no damn way they giving us the real number. It's absolutely probably way more than that. So
Yeah.
it's sick, man. I mean, that's why and then they wonder why the birth rate of people having kids is down. Because who the hell want to bring their kids into this? Like, who want to have a kid and bring it into this nonsense that we see? Everybody see it. It's not like back in the day, man. Like, it's not the same, bro. So
Well, there's a lot of
it's
reasons
a
why the
risk.
birth rate's down. Man, I think that's more important than ever than to have kids. Like the world that we're
I
about to move
agree.
into, the world that we're about to move into, guys, might have some dark things that need to be figured out right now. But I do feel like it is becoming exposed and the light is being shined into the dark corners. And I'm max bull optimistic on the future of this world. Like I think that people are good. I think that your general person is good. There are definitely elite people at the top that are evil to their core. But man, I'm super excited to have more kids someday and to bring as many as my future wife will allow me to, as many children as my future wife will allow me to impregnate her with. I'll be down to bring into the world.
Alex Jones said a long time ago, at least 10 years ago, he was just like addressing this mentality of people, not wanting to bring kids into this crazy place. And he just went on a rampage about how this is the time we have to bring kids in and usher in the new and out with the old. But your average 5-year-old is good. I mean, which is most of them. Most all of them just have this inherent goodness about them, and that satanic, just negative mentality is given to them and taught to them as soon as they get into school. Their parents having hardships, just living paycheck to paycheck, or a split household, or I mean, it's all been dressed up for us on a silver platter, where this is the life you're welcomed into. So it's up to us to really change that and to change the mentality that, I mean, they've been breaking us up for centuries. They've written books on how to destroy the black families, and this was 1800s, early 1900s. I mean, all they've done for the past couple of hundred years is separate and introduce division over and over and over again. And man, why do I feel like this is only going to get 15 views again?
But it's the same. They use they use the same playbook every time though. And I think that I mean, you hitting the nail on the head. Like they don't want a family because then the kids are raised in love and happiness, and like
with
even if you
values
with value, like the family values
and
that
strength,
we
the
grew up.
strength that comes from from the family core.
100%, man. I mean, that's to me, that's top tier. Like, and I don't think people talk about it enough. It ain't that. Will doing a great job over there with his daughter, right? And it's like you can do that, but like it's something different when you got a husband and a wife and the love of the house and all the things that come with that. And the kid grows up under that, and you don't have to worry about the outside noise because the teachers won't be able to change the mind of that child because they know what they go home to every day. And I think that's something that's important right now. They can switch the narrative with TikTok and social media and these teachers that say things that they shouldn't be saying to kids either way, pushing their views out. And it's like they trying to intoxicate the kid's mind to think that a family and a house and a man and a woman is not normal. Like that's crazy to me. Like that's how we
Yeah.
grew up.
Well, and honestly, at the end of the day, d- kids aren't meant to be in school for 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, from from the age of 5 on. Like they're supposed to be with their mom. They're supposed to be in a stable house. Like 90% of what's taught in school is either not true or pointless. Like we don't need to you don't the idea of homeschool is not replicating public school at home. It's teaching kids what is actually important. And so, yeah, that's what my future holds. I'm gonna have like a 6'3", incredibly hot wife and like 5 kids that she takes care of in the homestead. And they're gonna learn things that actually matter. They're going to learn values. They're going to learn skills. They're going to learn work ethic. They're going to learn how to think for themselves, critically think, like problem solve. And yeah, they're not going to be learning about fake space. I can tell you that. Like they're going to be they're going to be learning things that genuinely actually make them better people and productive members of society, because for the most part, the majority of and everyone wants to say, "Oh, I went to public school and I'm fine." But I'm telling you, it's so bad now. The majority of kids coming out of public school are not going to be productive members of society. I'll say it.
I mean, in
50% of the
America, most
kids,
of them can't even read.
yeah,
They read under the level that they graduate. So they not learning nothing. Like they go to school, they hang out, and I mean the teachers don't have any control. They're undermanned, and then the kids just go to school to get through it. They graduate to get through it. That's it. They're not
we did
learning.
a Blakely and I did a homeschool lesson this week. She read this book. It's like these Magic Treehouse books. I think, no, something else maybe. But anyway, it was about the Titanic. So we did a homeschool lesson on why the Titanic really sank, and we talked about Jekyll Island and the Fed. Like that's what homeschool is supposed to be about. Like let's learn real things. Like why does the economy work the way the economy works? Not like, yeah, a bunch
I
of
mean,
They
the
don't teach
school.
you how the economy works.
No,
exactly.
they put you in school to learn how to be a good worker. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
And
It's
not even
literally there.
anymore, because they know that they don't even need workers, man. They're past that.
Yeah,
Now they just want to teach you how to be a civics brainwashed. Like it's not problem solving. It's not critically thinking. It's not how to be a good worker. It is
blame
believe these
somebody else.
things or you're not a good person.
Blame other people for your problems, and then it's everybody else's fault but yours.
Yeah, and everybody gets a participation trophy.
Everybody
Yeah,
gets a gold medal because my
Oh
child
my
is
gosh.
just as cool
Yeah.
as your child.
Great example. I have a great example here. So my daughter's basketball team, of which I'm the coach, 4th and 5th grade girls. We just finished the season undefeated.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we got a plaque, right? Like that's gonna go up in their elementary school, because all the other girls on the team, Blake went to school with when she was in public school during kindergarten and stuff. So she still plays with all those girls, right? So it's a Marshall team. Um, the office people and the principal refused to announce over the loudspeaker that the Marshall girls team went undefeated and won the league because the other girls that didn't play might have their feelings hurt.
The girls who didn't play basketball at all.
No, yeah,
Yeah. So it's like, because we can't celebrate everyone, we can't. I'm like, what? I'm like, this is exactly why my daughter doesn't go to public school. I mean, there's dozens of reasons, but like this is one. I'm like, how dumb. Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's not equality or like, equity, like whatever BS words they want to make up about it. And
that's so sad. We're so competitive as human beings. Like that is all we are, is competition, because we made it this far only because our ancestors were competitive, competitive to stay alive, competitive to thrive and keep the gene pool going. That's how we got here, is competition. And now we can't even, I mean, how's a kid supposed to, what are they supposed to be inspired by?
right.
So
Exactly.
if they hear that announcement, congratulations to the Marchdale girls for winning the league. There's no inspiration there other than, oh my gosh, I'm not a part of that. And it's, I mean, I get to hear from one of my best friends all the time just about how other parents are just doing such a disservice to their kids because they believe in this woke ideology. And it is just, it's so toxic. And we need to get back to, eating like beef hearts and shit. And,
Let's
and,
go.
and getting back to just having some level of testosterone that allows you to think for yourselves, which circles all the way back to how we, as this like XRP family, as this digital asset family, it's interesting how all of us are independent thinkers, and we're not swayed by the masses, we're not swayed by the television, we think for ourselves. And this community, that's why it's so much fun to go to an event like XRP Vegas or ETH Denver. There's so many people that just think like us, and that's really just thinking for yourselves. And you can't get to a homeschool situation unless you are thinking for yourself, because if our parents thought our books were so watered down, now what do those books look like? They're teaching kids how to do math in the most fucked up way you can imagine, which is cool tricks. I was excellent at math. I mean, top of my class in math and testing in math, and I love math. But now it's just like you're not allowing these kids to think inside of their heads. Period. So that's what this whole system teaches you, to be dependent upon them. And it's they're no longer raising a working class. The single file lines and the desks, that was a long time ago that started to be just to be workers. Now they want us to be completely dependent on the system. So when you finish school and you don't know anything, guess who you have to depend on?
Yep. Get that
Yeah.
UBI.
You got to depend on the government, man. That's what the
Yeah,
option that they
That's
want.
true though. Like back in the day, they was teaching us how to like wake up at 9 to 5, like, and it was more factory work, right? Like they wanted you to be a hard worker. You got a certain time for a break. You got a 15-minute break, and then you had recess, and then you come back to work. And it was more for like the factory workers, the mentality to brainwash you to think that this is what hard work looks like, so that they can have factory workers. We're past that now. So you're right. Like now it's like we don't need factory workers. We don't need you to work 9 to 5. We just need you to be brainless.
We need
We
you
need
to
we
vote
need
a
you.
certain way.
Yeah, we need you to just believe whatever you hear and just follow the masses. And if we telling you to go this way, you like a herd and you just follow the herd. You can't think for yourself. So it's unreal, man. Like it's, I mean, but the manipulation, it can sound like a conspiracy theorist, But in reality, they got books and all these studies that they talk about of how they do it and how they trick us and how they make us think. And it's like the top 1% already know this and we just don't. And it's a few collective people like the XRP community and other ones. And it's like, you think for yourself, you're like, this just don't make sense. Like, we've seen this before, like over and over again. It's like the fucking Matrix. Like, you've seen it before.
Yep. Shout out Scott Bottoms. And did you guys see the Minnesota government hearing that they just had when they were talking about the Somali immigrants and how many of them are on Medicaid and on welfare and how they vote?
No.
Like, I'll have to share that clip with y'all because it's
Yeah.
it's drastic, and that's just one small state, really, and that's happening across the United States. Which, Alex Jones was talking about this 20 years ago, how they're trying to just wipe out the borders, and just they're gonna have so many people from other nations come here and just kind of completely wash out our nation as a whole. And why we started this nation, or I guess why they told us we started it, but it is it's crazy to say the least. But right now is just the time to buckle up and just kind of make sure that you're taking care of your own backyard, taking care of your family, taking care of those who matter, because at the end of the day, we have to sit here and survive while they just get to move pieces around on a chessboard. And that's what we've been doing for years on end now. It's like we know the things that crypto represents and that all these assets represent, whether it's real estate, metals, or cryptos, or whatever, stock market. And we just have to wait around, I guess. And we're entering in this liquidity crisis that is, maybe, Will, you can talk about the domino effect that's happening right now that we're watching in real time.
Right. Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna mention was, yeah, I mean, this past week, ETH Denver, I had the opportunity, I moderated 3 panels, 2 for the Quantum Summit, which those were really awesome. One was about privacy in quantum, the other one was about, like, zero knowledge rollups, like FHE, a bunch of different things in the terms of the quantum computing world that we're going to be moving into. But then the third panel that I moderated, which was awesome, it was for an XRP meetup that Ray Fuentes hosted, and it was sponsored by Digital Ascension Group, Digital Wealth Partners. So Jake Claver was there. I got the opportunity to meet him in person, and really great guy. Like, and he's obviously his theory, of the domino theory, and he's been talking about it for 2+ years. And we literally just witnessed the event that he's been talking about that's going to set it off, which is war with Iran, where the Strait of Horwitz.
Mhm.
Hormuz. I think it's the stretch. You're talking about that 18-mile
Yeah,
stretch?
yeah,
I think it's Hormuz.
Hormuz.
I don't know. Somebody's gonna have to correct us in the comment
Someone
section.
correct us on how this is pronounced, but yes, the Strait of Hormuz, like whatever, right there by Iran. It will be the event that ultimately sets this domino effect in motion. And here we are. It just happened. They just shut the strait down.
Okay, it is Hormuz.
Hormuz. Okay. The Strait of Hormuz, that 25% of the world's oil moves through. So as that happens, essentially what Jake's domino theory says, and I might I'm not going to say this as eloquently as he does in his 15-minute video. Everyone should go to his YouTube channel and watch it. But essentially what that does, we're going to see a spike in oil prices. What's going to happen there is oil spikes in the yen. The Japanese yen is already in major trouble. So as we see the unwind in the yen carry trade, where people have borrowed Japanese yen super cheap, bought US Treasury bonds to make the spread, there's going to be, because the Bank of Japan is one of the largest holders of US Treasury. So as this starts to happen, we're going to see a massive amount of US Treasury bills flow onto the market, and someone is going to have to buy them. And lo and behold, what do we have? The Genius Act was just passed where stable coins have to be backed 1-to-1 by treasury bonds. So they've set the stage for as this happens, there's going to have to be something to come in and solve this liquidity crisis. And who is positioned, who's been working with the Bank of Japan, who's working with US Federal Reserve, what's the American company, what's the one digital asset with legal clarity. This is the moment. This is the moment that Jake would say sends XRP to $100,000 plus.
100,000.
Well, is that what you heard me say?
I mean,
I couldn't even react because I was like, did he say 100,000? Okay.
3 figures, 4 figures. Yes.
3 to 4 figures.
There you
Like,
go. There we go.
We may get 100,000 fucking watches for that right there. XRP.
Damn.
Yeah, doubtful.
Oh,
But
man.
no, I mean, this is the event. This is the event he's been talking
Yeah.
about. So here we are. Like,
No, it's pretty dope. Was he? Did you mention anything about like the whole stuff with him and Zach? I mean, I guess it when the time and place, but like, did he seem
didn't
like
say
unbothered
anything.
by anything?
I didn't say anything to him, but what I'll say is I did get the chance to talk to several of the people on his team, and they just basically were like, "What an idiot."
Mm.
I don't know, like, I have nothing against Zach, whatever, but also at the end of the day, I will say after meeting Jake and his team personally, obviously Jake wasn't right about the price of XRP by the end of 2025. He paid his bet. He made a bet and he lost. In some ways, I respect the guy for wanting to hold out on his bet until the very last second. Like that's what he was doing. Like he had made a bet, and he wanted to hold to it until the minute that he lost.
You got to down the sword. You got to down it. So
he died on the sword. But what I'll say is he was a very genuine, like good person.
Bro,
a
that's
Christian,
what I said,
a Christian
bro.
man who loves God and has faith and is of strong values and morals. Like think of him what you want as, think his price predictions are crazy. I personally don't think they're crazy, but he's a good guy. Like, from my limited interactions with him, that is the way I felt. And I think I have a pretty good barometer on the quality of human beings when I meet them. So,
I
that's
feel
what,
the same thing, bro.
and his team, his team is great. Everybody on his team that I met was fantastic to talk to, like all good people, like extremely knowledgeable, smart. The things that they're building at Digital Wealth Partners, this obviously isn't I guess I'm plugging them for the 17 views we're going to get on this, but they're way more even than just like a standard investment, like manage, they're much more than just your standard RIA. Like they're launching a concierge service to like help for all the people because they know what's coming. Like they already have $1 billion under management. Like, and if XRP does what we think it's going to do, that $1 billion is going to be $100 billion.
I think they waiting for that price point anyway to help because they don't really help regular resellers anyway. So nobody's losing no money from like the people that's watching our channel because you got to have a certain amount to even get in the room with him. So
minimum with them is 50,000,
which is not the majority.
Right. It's not nothing. That's for sure. But I'm just saying, for the record, because a lot of RIAs would require, at least $250,000, if not like, $1 million to manage for you. Right now, 50,000 XRP is 70 grand, 65 grand. So, no, it's very reasonable for what they do. It's very reasonable in their space of RIAs.
I, for one, hope they bring a boxing ring to XRP Vegas.
Oh, man.
There's got to be a spare one laying around,
The question, is he coming to Vegas? Did he say
Oh
that?
yeah,
Of
Jake will be there for
course.
sure.
Yo, and you know Zach gonna be there. It's gonna be interesting, bro. I can't wait to see the theater, bro. It's I just
You
want
know,
we need to be behind the scenes. That's why we need our pass because we need to be behind the scenes,
we
Brad.
need the
Like
behind the
we need the
scenes
behind the
pass,
scenes.
man.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
don't
we're
want to see
doing.
what everybody else see. We want to see the behind the scenes.
We really need the open bar, though, Brad. Thank you.
Most important.
You
Other
know, I don't want to hate on Zach. Zach's been great for the community. He shared a lot of great detail, shared a lot of good information, helped a lot of people learn about XRP. But
I
I
mean,
will
he got his
say
own haters. Zach got his own
Zach
haters that
got his own
troll him.
haters.
You know, like so he should know more than anybody. Like he get it all the time. He got price predictions out there, videos of him saying X, Y, and Z, and it was wrong. I mean, everybody be wrong sometime, man. It's part of the game, man.
Well,
Nobody knows.
for him to come at Jake like he did, I would say that requires a degree of, you see someone doing really good, like you
Jealousy?
see their business doing really well.
I don't know. I don't know,
I would
man. I heard some of the details of what like happened. It's just as far as the communication is concerned. That's kind of where me running businesses for a long time and communication needing to be as accurate as possible. And for the things that were kind of happening there, just for them to have a podcast was that threw up some red flags for me. So that's I'm not saying I believe one or the other, but I definitely lean one way. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna be pulling for that boxing ring to be pulled out. Just we'll just leave it to the mitts, man.
Leave it to the myths. We just want to record it.
You know,
we gotta get this going trending in the XRP community right now. Rumor has it there's gonna be a boxing ring set up for Jake Claver and Zach Rector at
Yeah,
XRP Las Vegas.
bro.
hashtag leave it to the mitts.
Leave it to leave it to the myths.
Telling you, bro.
That don't want no parts of that.
I don't know. I don't know. How tall is Jake?
I'd say Jake's like 6'2" or 3.
I say 6'2", yeah.
All right. Well, Z-Rec is 6'5". Let's go.
Oh yeah. This is they in the I wouldn't say they're in the same weight class because Jake is a big boy. So
Yeah, no, he's massive.
that's a big
I just want to be the referee. I want to be the moderator referee in the ring in case someone has to like really break it up. Like it has to be me.
you can bro.
You kidding?
Jake
You know how awkward it's gonna be having a 7-footer in the ring with 2 supposed fighters. Come on, man. That ain't happening.
yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna block every camera angle that's available.
We're gonna put Sean in there, man. Let Sean do it. No,
Oh man.
it's gonna be interesting, man. No, that's dope though. That's good news though. I'm happy to hear that he's still maneuvering the way he got to. I'm a big fan of Jake. Like you said, I don't have no beef with Zach. He was a nice guy when I met him. Very nice, very pleasant. So it's unfortunate low key because like they both got their own communities and they both was good guys. From when I met them. So, but obviously we don't know them personally. Like it ain't like it's y'all. Like I'll go to war if they said something about y'all. But like them is like I met him. He seemed cool.
It's just a bad look for the community.
It is. It
Like
really is.
we all need to get along. Damn it.
And that's why you got to leave it to the mitts. Oh, well, real
You know
quick,
what?
guys, I'm
But
going to give you my theory of what's going to
that's what
happen.
adults do though. Like not this like sensitive shit. Is like get the mitts, handle it like men, and then move on. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the word I came from.
Right after the lawsuit.
Yeah, we'll really know who's hurting the most then. But yeah, guys, real quick, I want to tell you guys my theory of what's going to happen this week because we got a big, we just had a big planetary alignment that just happened over. We had like 7 planets in alignment just last night. And then we've got a huge lunar eclipse coming up on Tuesday this week. The last 2 lunar eclipses that have transpired like this were back in 2020, the day of the COVID crash and the day of the FTX crash.
Mm.
So we will not have another lunar eclipse like this until 2029. So in my mind, this is like what JP Morgan said, where millionaires study charts, billionaires study the stars.
That's right.
I think this week there's going to be some type of massive black swan that ultimately has a big crash in the market Tuesday or Wednesday. And we're going to see one of the fastest recoveries ever after this liquidation event. And then I think like we really start to moon and things get crazy because whatever this black swan, initially they wipe out all the leverage and then they just moonshot it. So that's my theory of what's going to happen this week. It won't be long until we see if that plays out or not. We'll know when we jump on here next week whether or not this happened.
Will put a
But
$10,000 bet out. He put a $10,000 bet on XRP for this, guys. So in the comments, make sure.
who wants to take my bet?
Oh man, dude, it's on Kalshi right now. Or what's that betting website? Is it Kalshi? Kalshi?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna bet my daughter so that way if I have to give it away, it goes to her.
There you go. Yeah, write her name in the bet. Yeah, I think that's probably an accurate call as far as following astronomy, and that's what the billionaires do. That's what the richest of rich do, and it's no longer crazy to think, oh my gosh, something crazy is going to happen on this eclipse, because we can look in the past and see all of the things that have happened. So buckle up, folks.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I honestly wouldn't, like, a couple years ago, I would have put zero faith in stuff like this. But now after seeing, like, it is a fact that the last two lunar eclipses like this had the day of the COVID crash and the day of the FTX crash. Like, call it a coincidence or
Leave it
not.
out. Yeah.
So
I just don't believe in those things for a long time now. So I'm excited for Tuesday, Wednesday, because that's just a couple days away. Hopefully everybody's got enough. If anything crazy has got to happen, it's always a good idea to have some sort of prep thing going on. I've been a prepper for 15 plus years now. At least be ready for, 10 days of darkness, or maybe a wildfire that if you got blue paint, now's the time to put it on the roof. Oh, yep. Here's to our 17 views this week.
Ain't the Clarity Act supposed to be something this week too?
I'm seeing that it could be signed at any minute right now into law. So just from all the X posts, and Brian Armstrong did mention the banks just are working behind the scenes, just getting ready. They wouldn't do that if they weren't trying to prepare for it. So it's going to happen. It's not just going to be another 2 years from now. It could be another 2 days. I'll take Tuesday, Wednesday.
It is safe to say that the Clarity Act will be passed in the next 1 to 333 days.
Yep.
Poly Market says it, 60%.
Let's go.
I'm going to take the reverse bet of my XRP on that to my Tuesday, Wednesday crash spike.
Well, it's safe to say that we could have Black Swan event first, which is, I think we're kind of in the middle of it. And then all of a sudden this market structure bill gets passed and things just go bananas.
Yep.
We'll see.
That's
you heard it here first.
That's a hell of a catalyst right there. Crash, then Clarity Act comes out, and then boom.
Yeah, for all the 36 people who watch this, you heard it here.
Yeah.
This is why you follow the Diginacci sequence.
Right.
If you want inside information, you got to follow us. That's why.
Not financial advice from us or anybody else.
No.
Shout out DAI. Well, I think it's a good place to wrap. It went I thought we were going to run out of gas at 12 minutes, but it's somehow it's been another half hour plus since then. So I'm glad we just didn't have nothing to talk about, because that's when podcasts just get dangerous.
Yeah.
And you get Phil at a restaurant on his 17th rum drink,
Well, that was
Love you,
great.
Phil. Love you, Phil.
Shout out to Phil Spins. Hashtag
Damn.
MC Phil.
See, Phil.
Right. Let's go. Well, yep. It's good. It's good time to wrap it. So
Yeah.
love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, like, subscribe if you made it this far. Odds are slim, but if you did, hit that
If you did,
notification bell.
yeah, please leave a comment and say, I made it.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Buckle up for this week, and we will see you guys next week on the Digit.
The Gennacci sequence.
Later, guys.